Okay, I went to get the Saturday newspapers and I saw this new European issue with a real super jazz. Jazz is the abbreviation um, for Jeremy Corbyn. Stop Brexit. And I bought it just for this cartoon. Beautiful. I mean, look at. We are in chaos because of the Brexit. Of course, everybody who voted it, but they have been duped, first of all. They had different ideas. And now the reality is dawning on the people. And with the hard Brexit in the horizon, as the Prime Minister has announced in the past, and the reality is, hitting the the real life of people. People think that probably it was not a good idea. But considering the future of the Europe as it is, I mean, if people didn't have any problem, Germans or anybody else, but all the third world, Eastern European countries probably were causing a hell of a chaos in the other industrial countries. It was mass immigration from practically from a third world region. Anyway, we had a fire after all these things. We had the election. The election turned the majority from the ruling Conservative Party to a minority, which was really blamed on the current Prime Minister, Ms. Theresa May. And what happened after that is they had a fire also. And during the fire, Jeremy Corbyn appeared on the scene, went to the church, and the people and the priests there welcomed him there, exactly. And there was a photo of one of the victims of the fire, a lady, putting her head over the shoulder of Jeremy Corbyn, a broad shoulder, Superman, kind of superhero. And yesterday, Prime Minister went to the same church. We don't know what went inside, but later we discovered that Sun reporters were after that woman to dig into her life, probably just to find something wrong with her, faulty or anything in the history of the family, just to slander that lady. Publish a story about that in the Sun newspaper. Sun is practically, I mean, if you live in the UK, you know what is Sun. If you don't live in the UK, Sun is a newspaper, very right-wing, very cheap. It's cheapest newspaper we can get, and is by the News Corp of the published by the News Corp of the Robert Murdoch, and it's very right-wing in a way, anyway. And they're just mud splattering over the public figures and normal people. They have been blamed in the past for hacking the telephones of the victims of the rape and a child which was murdered. They hacked to the phone of that kid also. So this is what the tape of the journalism they are. They went to the hospital with a fake ID to get access to that lady who was in the hospital, and the hospital complained about it to the authorities. Anyway, new issue of the New European, June 16th, Friday. It's published. It goes on to the June 22nd. Thursday. It's £2. I can say this is a readable newspaper. I will not show you the inside of it, but one of the things is this about Tim Farron, who couldn't lie about his faith because he was the leader of the Liberal Democratic Party of Britain. And he couldn't lie about, he is a Christian, he believes in the old values of the Bible and everything. So he couldn't lie about that. He's not in favor of the same-sex marriages and so. So as a political reader, he will be under scrutiny and criticism if he lies about his belief. So he just did the decent thing and resigned. Jeremy Corbyn and the other people have asked the current Prime Minister to resign because she's not up to the job. Practically, she ruined her own party by asking for an election that nobody wanted, and then change the majority to a minority government. Shoot herself in the foot if she did. New European, Jeremy Corbyn.